Good morning. We got our first measurable snow this morning. So we've had a little snow overnight. I don't know, maybe a couple inches. The streets are perfectly clear, but the grass sure is covered. It's been a beautiful morning on with the snow on trees and pine trees, and just a gorgeous, creative morning. Reminds me of God's creative ability. Just absolutely astounding. Well, to get to our work, a number of years ago, I came across a statement in a book about marriage. I wish I had it exactly, but it was something like this. I know that what I you I know that what I said was not what you heard, and something like that, going on and on. I've had a couple questions, and so I just thought I'd address it to all of us. There's a little bit of this confusion between our schedule of work and our syllabus. On the schedule of work, you'll see up here that when we get down here to this week, it says Hebrews 2, 10 to 18, stage 1, and then stage 2, 10 to 18, and stage 3. And then when it gets down to the end, the 10 to 18 is still mentioned. However, if you look at the syllabus, you will see that as we work on these, they are, let's see if I can get it over here right. Okay, you see it right there. The assignment for next week is 2 to 13, the next week 2 to 13, the next week 2 to 13, which is your final paper. Now, so it's the stages is talking about that section in chapter 2, verses 10 to 18, so you get the whole context. But our focus on all of those papers are really verses 12 and 13. I believe that's right. Talking from my head, yes, that's right. Okay, so just to keep that in mind. Also, in these papers, it will say, put this paper in your final paper. Well, if you did that, you wouldn't need to, you just turn around and suddenly put assignments 5, 6, and 7 into a single document and say, here's my final paper, and that's it. Now, I want you to use insights that you gain from those papers into your final paper. But I don't need to reread your assignments 5, 6, and 7, or 4, 5, and 6. I don't need those. What we're working on this week is an overview, and while the assignment says that you can use Beal's process or something else, no, let's stick with 9 steps of Beal, and you'll develop your outline. And as in any literary work, you have the privilege to modify your outline when you turn in your final paper. I am not going to go back to your outline and say, oh, you skipped number 3 here. No. This is just to begin to get you organized and in that process. Also want to comment about the use of Hebrew and Aramaic and Greek. Your requirement for this degree program is not that you are proficient so that you can read the Hebrew Bible well or the Greek New Testament well. So you will be relying on commentaries to provide the information you need on those. When we come to the final paper, I want all of those 9 steps in bold, and then you will address each one of those as you go through your paper. So this week we have the outline, and I guess I'm kind of wordy, so I would have a lot of difficulty keeping that to 1 page, but you might be able to do that. So it's probably going to go over on page 2. It should not be a 3-page paper, but it will be simply you getting your mind organized on that. We have a good discussion board about what's the common theme. Let's see. Now I've forgotten what that says. The common theme of use of Psalms and Hebrews 1, 7 to 13. Does this suggest anything to you with regards to Hebrews 2:12? Now, see, we're picking up Hebrews 2:12 and its use of Psalm 22, and so that's a good uh, thing to be thinking through. Hey, you have a great weekend. Be sure you worship with God's people. Don't you dare walk in 5 minutes before it begins and sneak in and sneak out during the benediction. Associate with God's people and let them minister to you, and you minister to them. God bless you.